Praise the Lord, friends. I believe that you all are doing well. So today's our topic is expectations and disappointment. Friends, do you know where there is expectations, there will be always disappointment. Where you expect something, there will be a disappointment. So, should we not expect? No, it is not like that. I will tell you that the secret. See this video till end, and I believe that you will go with the positive mindset and you will learn something from this video. In this whole world, no one can say that he or she has no expectations over something or over someone else. We all expect something from someone else. It may be about your parents. You have some expectations. Maybe you have some expectations whom you love, or it may be expectations towards your studies result. It may be expectations towards your friends and neighbors. Expectations can be anything. When you cook something, you expect that the food will be tasty. So expectations can be anything. But where there is expectations, there will be a disappointment. It will go together. It will go together. So if you want to know more, see this video till end. Do you know God is also having expectations from us, from his son and daughters? Yes, God is also having some expectations. And we can say that God made us in his image. He gave his own nature to the mankind or human beings. So expectations, having expectations, it's not a wrong thing. God has also some expectations towards us. He expects that we will hear his voice, we will obey him. God expects that we live a righteous life. God expects that we love each other. God expects that we'll keep his commandment. But he always gets disappointment from us. He is in pain all the time. Just think, just imagine when you get disappointment from someone else, how much it is painful for you. But the thing that the God, he is always getting disappointment from the people, from this whole world, because we are not able to fulfill his expectations. So here I want to tell you first is, don't think the person can fulfill your expectations always. First thing we need to know is that don't think that a person he will fulfill your expectations 100%. God was expecting from Adam and Eve that they will obey him. God was expecting this thing from Adam and Eve, but they made him disappointment. God became very sad in Genesis chapter 6 verse 5 and 6. God was disappointed. He feels sorry. If we read New King James Version, it is written God felt sorry that why he created the man. God is always having the same nature, that he also expects something from his creation, from us. If we'll see the Moses story, also God was disappointed by Moses. That's why God said Moses that Joshua will take the people of God to the promised land. So fact is, we should not expect something. No, it is not true. We can expect something, And we should expect. People, those who says that we should not expect, they are wrong. But instead of that, I want to say that we need to know the right person for the right expectations. We should expect, but we need to know, or we need to learn that we should choose the right person for the right expectations. So what we can say, that God doesn't choose the right person? No, it is not true. He knows everything, but because of his love and he want to save us, that's why he expect again and again from us. As a human being, we need to learn who is the right person for right expectation. For example, you will go to chicken shop, but you want vegetable. He can't provide you. You can't expect your mother to love you as your father. Dear parents, you can't expect from your children to study like your neighbors. Dear young people, you can't expect your lover that he may love you as your husband or wife. So we need to choose the right person for the right expectation. So in Bible there are some successful people, those who expect right thing from a right person. Let me give you an example. 1 Samuel chapter 18 verse 3. 1 Samuel chapter 18 verse 3. Jonathan, he expect right thing from the David. They fulfill each other's expectations. They made covenant with each others. Their expectations were fulfilled because they know, Jonathan know whom he can expect, and David, he also know that from whom he can get and from whom he can put his expectations. Then 2 King chapter 2 verse 1 to 18, we can see the great prophet Elijah and Elisha. Elijah expect from the right person, Elisha, that he will take his future work for God. He put his expectations on right person. He chose the right person for his expectations. Philippians chapter 2 verse 19 to 23. Philippians chapter 2 verse 19 to 23. Paul was talking about Timothy. Paul chose a right person for his expectations, to fulfill his expectations as Timothy. But let me tell you that, let me give you a better idea. I want to say that. So what we learn is, we can expect, but we need to learn, we need to know that who is the right person for expectations. But let me tell you better idea. Let me give you a better idea. David, he expect his help will come from heaven or from God or from above in Psalms 121. When he was in time of trouble, he put his trust or expectations on above and God. So better idea is to expect from God, because God is not a man. He is able to fulfill all your expectations towards him, and he will never make you disappointment. God says in Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5, he knows you before he formed you in your mother's womb. Even when you were not in this world. Before that, God knows you. He know what you like, what you dislike, what you expect to be happen. So it's better to trust him. Choice is yours. Matthew chapter 6 verse 8 says, God knows before we ask. The person who knows you before somebody knows you. When you are nothing, from that time he knows you. So he is able to fulfill your all expectations. So put your expectations on God. Before you ask or think, he knows. So he will be the perfect person whom you can put your expectations, and I guarantee you, you will never, he will never make you to disappoint. So choice is yours. Where there will be expectations, there will be a disappointment. But we need to make the right choice from whom we are expecting. We cannot expecting a good thing from a bad man. So choice is yours. Take it in positive way. May God bless you.